Quiet on set, rolling camera, rolling sound, and action.
What's up? Welcome to Two Guys on Set podcast, episode 4.
Another one.
Another one.
Yeah.
And another one.
Yeah.
Listen.
Whoop, whoop.
No, really listen to us, please. Oh, rap air horn.
Yeah, buddy.
I worked on a TV show once where...
we're just going to go into it?
Yeah, you know.
How you been, dude?
Hey, you know.
What the fuck?
I worked on a TV show once where you knew it was rap because the DP always had the rap air horn. And you knew it was rap because you would just hear on walkie, and you'd be like, oh, all right, we're rapped. That's
that was his rap air horn?
Yeah, every day he would.
So when it was rap, he'd go.
Walkie. Yeah, but he would do like. Yep.
And that's a rap.
And that's a rap, literally rap air horn.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Episode 4.
Episode 4.
Here we
We're
are.
doing this.
We're getting famous.
Yeah. We already have like a couple 100 followers, and by a couple hundred, I mean like 100 and a few.
107?
107. things are looking up for us.
We're looking up, man.
Yeah. Let's talk about some favorite childhood TV shows.
Yes.
What are some shows that you watched as a kid?
I used to watch Knight Rider.
Oh, that's a good one.
Religiously.
Yeah. Little Kit.
Yeah. Knight Rider. I used to watch Dukes of Hazzard.
Mm-hmm.
Airwolf. Hunter.
Oh.
Magnum PI. No, not so much.
Magnum PI was a good one.
A-Team.
Oh, A-Team's good.
A-Team. I used
A-Team's
to watch
classic.
all the time.
I always went for like the old school shows.
Yeah.
Like I Love Lucy.
Three's Company.
Yeah, I was big
Love
onto
that
like
one.
Nick at Night. So it was
Yeah,
always
yeah.
I Love Lucy, Three's Company, Bewitched, Brady Bunch, I Dream of Jeannie,
Brady Bunch, yeah.
Andy
That's
Griffith
big.
Show.
Oh, yeah.
Funny story about I Love Lucy. The Desilu Studios is now Red Studios in Hollywood. That's where it was.
Yeah. Did they still have that plaque?
I don't know. I've actually never shot there.
Yeah.
But I just know that
I
that's...
thought it was Hollywood Center Studios.
Was it? I've read that it was...
Because the
Red
stage
Studios.
has a plaque right outside that says this was the I Love Lucy set for
Really?
whatever, 30 years or whatever it was.
Oh. Okay,
Red,
maybe...
Red used to be... No, yeah, I know where Red is, but I don't know what it used to be.
Yeah, I read that it was Desilu, but maybe not.
No, I don't think it's that old.
Oh.
I know Hollywood Center is super old, and it's the one right next to 204.
Yeah.
That one. That's where they shot. Because there's a plaque right outside that says this was the home of I Love Lucy for like, I don't know how many years.
Oh.
That's the one.
All right, well...
Where'd you get your info from?
Uh,
fake news.
Fakenews.com.
Your news is fake.
It was biglynews.com.
Bigly
But now it
news.
is bigly fake.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I used to watch... what else I used to watch? I used to watch a lot of TV as a kid, man.
Yeah, when all my other friends were watching cartoons, I was always watching action movies or... I always watched that show, Chips.
Chips, yeah.
Eric Estrada.
With John.
Yeah. John.
That's when back in the days when they had the cool intros.
Yeah.
Knight Rider had a cool intro.
Yep.
Dukes of Hazzard. They all had cool intros. Nowadays, the show just starts.
Yeah. Have you watched that show Billions?
No.
It is a great show. As Paul Giamatti and Damian Lewis.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great show, but the intro literally just says...
That's great.
Sounds refreshing.
Sorry, I'm having my tea.
The intro literally just says Billions.
Yeah. And that's it, and it starts?
It fades into like a shot of like an aerial view of New York. Fades out and
That's
it
it.
starts and that's it.
And shows like on Netflix too, you could they have like the fast forward.
Skip intro.
Skip it. I'm like, dude. Yeah. Well,
I did that with Lost in Space because the intro is kind of long. I would always just
you know which
skip
one's
it.
super long is the one with the fucking cartels.
Oh, Narcos.
Narcos. That intro is like 7 minutes long.
Yeah.
They run the whole song. You're like, dude.
You're like, I'm halfway through the episode, but the intro's still playing.
Yeah, it's like super long intro.
That's a good show, though. I like where they're going.
Did you see Narcos?
Yeah, I like where they're going with it because once Pablo
I haven't
Escobar
seen the
died.
Third? Is it third season?
Yes, I think third season.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Oh, okay. So, no spoilers, but like,
no. Do they shoot? Do they
still
shoot
going.
bad guys?
They shoot bad guys.
Is it about drugs?
They do stuff with drugs.
Okay,
and,
good. So I'm not missing.
And that pretty much wraps it up.
Yeah, that's it. They catch the bad guy.
Yeah, but it's interesting how it. I thought without Pablo Escobar it couldn't go on.
Yeah,
but it's still doing pretty good.
Did you hear the scouts got kidnapped?
Yeah, in Mexico.
That's crazy, man.
Didn't he get killed too?
I think he got killed.
Yeah.
Why would you go and shoot in these cartel lands? That's retarded.
Shoot in LA and make it look like it.
Yeah, go to Palmdale, man. It looks the same.
Lancaster.
Yeah.
Even like Agua Dulce, Canyon Country. Dolce.
Yeah, you said it right, man.
Agua Dulce and Gabbana.
Yeah, exactly. No, yeah, I mean, even like what's that Blue Sky Ranch in Santa Clarita that looks super old. Yeah,
like why you don't need to go to Mexico.
You don't need to go.
That's why the film industry started in LA is because you have all these different landscapes
and we had the perfect weather.
Anything, and
you make it look like anything.
Yeah, so you don't really. I mean, I get when like movies go to shoot in like the Netherlands or stuff like that, but like like Mexico, you could easily fake that in LA.
I don't know why they need. Yeah, and then so the guy got killed, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I wouldn't want to do that job. Imagine going knocking on doors like, "Hey, I'm here, a scout, and we're gonna shoot Narcos."
And they're like, "We're gonna shoot you.
We're gonna shoot you, you dumbass."
Yeah, I mean it's crazy. Like, I mean, I don't know the full story, but that guy should have definitely had some sort of security team with him.
Even then, why even go in there?
Yeah, why risk it?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
nope. Not today.
Not today.
Also, the is it the son of the dude suing Netflix now?
Who?
Pablo Escobar's.
Oh,
son.
Like his real son?
I think they're suing Netflix because they own the copyright or something like that.
To his father's story? I mean, it's all like news. I don't know how.
I don't. Yeah, it's a public figure. I don't know, but yeah. So they're trying to sue for millions. I don't think
it's gonna work.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work.
I mean, either. Maybe if Netflix wants to be nice, they'll settle with a little bit of money. But like, it's a story. It's like it actually happened.
Yeah.
You don't need. I mean, I don't know the legality of it, but I feel like you could just make a movie about that. Yeah.
Right.
Like, I don't know why you would need the rights to your father's...
But then they used his actual name and likeness, so...
Oh!
That was the issue with them, that they use...
Yeah, that might be...
Because, when they shoot movies or TV shows, the voices and names have been changed to protect the innocent.
Right.
But this time they use... we're depicting Pablo Escobar and his life without permission. Yeah,
you know what? Actually, maybe there is some sort of like legality issue where they could get something. I don't know. I don't know how that whole side works.
That's a legal thing.
Yeah. When I get my law degree, I'll come back and
talk to us. Huh?
We'll have an updated show on that. Give us like 7 years.
A couple of years. Sitcoms I used to watch is like Family Ties.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I love Family Ties. I love Michael J. Fox.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
The one with Scott Baio. Who's the boss?
Oh, who's the boss?
No, that was Tony Danza.
Yeah, that was Tony Danza.
Scott Baio was...
he was in...
What's that TV show?
That one TV show.
That one, but now he's in trouble for...
Wait, Charles in Charge.
Charles in Charge. Yeah. Charles in Charge
of my life.
There's that. Something. There was... all these...
Taxi.
Taxi was
Taxi
good.
was great. There's a video going around Facebook right now of an old clip of Taxi.
Yeah.
They're talking about like what a yellow light means. It's hilarious.
What does it mean?
Funny. It's like they're going through this whole thing like what does yellow mean? It means it's about to be red. You gotta go.
That's funny.
So funny.
Different strokes.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Different strokes to move the world.
Yeah. Different Strokes. Yeah, that always came up on Nick and Night too.
Yeah, Cosby. I used to watch Cosby.
I mean, what he did was
amazing. He did.
Well, but
his work.
Yeah, but
awesome.
Yes, the whole sexual assault thing.
Too bad his name is tarnished.
Yeah, he's done. The guy's
playing
the rest
you
of
think
his
he's gonna do 30 years?
Yeah, definitely. With all that stuff.
I think he's gonna be house arrest.
I don't know.
He's old, man.
Yeah, but that's the thing. He's gonna be life in jail. Because I mean, if they give him house arrest, that's like saying anybody can go ahead and do it then, because they'll just get house arrest if they're famous. I don't know. I feel like he's staying in there.
He's got a good lawyer, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, but I mean, aside from all of that, the Cosby Show is amazing.
Cosby Show,
and it doesn't get old. Like you can go back and watch episodes 20 years later,
great.
and it's still funny.
It's great.
Yeah, that's how I feel with I Love Lucy.
Yeah, you can watch it.
Yeah,
you can watch that any episode, even halfway.
Yeah, and it's hilarious. Yeah. Do you ever watch Mr. Bean?
Of course,
Dude,
Mr. Bean.
Mr.
Bean is funny.
Yes, I go on YouTube every now and then and just watch Mr. Bean episodes.
His weird voice.
My favorite, I think my favorite one was the one where somebody else takes his pants. Did you see that one?
Oh yeah,
and he
that's a classic one.
Yeah, he goes in the bathroom stall and pretends to be a bird.
Yeah,
the guy looks up and then he rips his pants off. So
before
funny.
him, there was the Benny Hill show. And with the song, I think that was way before your time, dude.
Yeah. I know the name, but I've never seen it.
My dad used to watch it, and I remember seeing it. And the outro, not the intro, but the outro of that TV show is Benny Hill. I think I'm saying the name right. Him chasing like scantily clad women around the field. Huh. And that's when the song would play. That's the
outro of the show?
Yeah, and they would like fast, pace the video.
That
was the outro.
Funny.
And I remember like thinking like, am I supposed to be watching this? Because I'm a kid. My dad used to watch it all the time. But yeah, the Benny Hill show.
That's pretty funny.
That's another comedy show.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up. Anything with comedy, I definitely want to watch.
Yeah, me too.
Big on comedy.
Bigly
on comedy, and that's not fake news. Believe me.
Believe
me. Speaking of TV shows, we should talk about like the difference between working in like the different stuff in the film industry, like reality, scripted, commercials, events, all that kind of stuff.
Okay. When I first started, one of my first jobs was working on a reality show.
Oh, me too.
And there were. Did we say this on episode 1?
I don't think
so. We might have just touched on it.
Yeah, maybe like
it was they I don't know if you shot on this schedule. It was 12 on, 12 off.
Oh, like
because it was a 24-hour operation. It was,
okay, yeah.
I think I can say the name of the show because it's done now, and I don't think it was Meet Joe Millionaire.
Oh, okay.
So he was pretending to be a millionaire, and he's romancing all these women.
Oh.
So I worked on that maybe like 3 days because I was like, I can't handle this.
Yeah.
So the schedule was 12-hour shifts. So 6 to 6 p.m. was the first shift, and the 6 p.m. to 6 in the morning was the other shift. And then they just film 24-hour all day, following these women get drunk in the bar. That's all it was, man.
Oh, reality.
Reality show. I did that for 3 days. I was like, no, man, there's got to be something else I can do.
Yeah. Yeah, when I first moved here, I took a job on a reality show for 4 months. Because it was like...
4 months?
Yeah, it was like...
Whoa.
It was my first reality show, and I didn't know any better. And I was like, you know what? It's 4 months of work.
Yeah.
It's to me, that at the time, fresh out here, I thought that was the greatest thing.
Yeah, I made it.
Yeah.
Look at me, Mom. I made it.
I'm staffed on a show.
Yeah.
And then I started working on the show.
Yeah.
And it was just terrible. Like, they're so cheap about everything. Like, things were, like, unsafe. Like, I would have to drive the picture car sometimes. It had no AC.
Yeah.
No brakes. No power steering.
Yeah.
One of the taillights didn't work.
Yikes.
This part doesn't really matter, but didn't even have a radio.
Right.
But the thing is, like, we were shooting
Well, most picture cars are shitty cars.
Yeah, but, I mean, no AC and no power steering, no brakes. Like, we were shooting in July and August. Like, the hottest time in LA.
Was it a taxi cab?
No, it was like a big, it was like a truck.
Okay.
Like a FedEx kind of truck. And, like, I would have to drive this thing sometimes 2 hours with, like, no AC, and it was like 100 degrees outside.
That's crazy. It's probably non-union.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. Most reality are probably non-union, right?
Yeah, that's actually why there's so many reality shows on TV.
Because they just...
It's so cheap to make them.
Yeah,
like the crews are usually like, 15 people max.
Right.
And like they don't have to get catering. They just do like lunches, and then just like they don't like it's not as planned out as it is working on like a feature or like a big union commercial or whatever. Mm-hmm. And they just treat you. You're not treated as well.
Right.
Like you're totally just like...
I remember that.
Yeah.
They're all of these will give you long hours though, like scripted shows. Yeah. Although when you do like an actual TV show, they do try to conform to, keep it within the OT, because the longer they go, because my brother-in-law's he did a TV show, so the longer they go each day, they tack it on to the following day.
Yep.
So on Friday, they're basically shooting night shoots. Yeah.
That's how it is with features, too. You'll start on Monday with like a 5 a.m. call time.
Right.
And then by the time you get to Thursday, Friday, your call times are like 11 a.m., midnight.
Yeah. And so you're...
11 a.m. or noon.
So Saturday you sleep in, and then you have one day off, and you start all over on Monday.
Yep.
Man, that's a schedule I don't want.
Yeah, it's like Sunday.
Brutal.
It's like all you do is laundry and like whatever you got to do.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, when you're on a feature for like I was on one for like 2 months, and it's like you can't do anything for those 2 months. Like that's
you're just committed to it.
Yeah. That's kind of why I got into commercials more so.
Yeah.
I mean, they obviously pay better. They're much, they have the money to do what they need to do.
Yeah.
So you have the resources, you have the manpower that you need. And like, I don't know. It's just like, it's nice to go in and sometimes work like 1 day or 3 days or whatever. Yeah. Obviously, sometimes you get longer commercials, but usually it's like much shorter.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I feel like things are just
It's a good balance between working and having time off.
Yeah, because you can work like a 3-day commercial and then have 2 days off and then work like a 2-day commercial.
Right.
Yeah, so it's a good balance for sure.
And the rate's a little higher, which is good.
Yeah, and I feel like everyone on commercials are happier because they're all making more money.
Right.
So it's not like, angry.
And they're not stuck with the same people for 4 months.
Right. Like if you're on the job and it's not a good crew, guess what? That job's over in a few days.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I like it.
It's true.
When I first moved out here, I was mainly working on... I mean, I did a few reality shows to like fill the gaps, but I did a lot of like movies and like a few scripted shows, and I loved it. But now I've pretty much transitioned over to commercials and live events.
Yeah. How about events? You like that side?
Love live events.
Events are cool, right?
Yeah.
It seems to me like their budgets are they probably are bigger.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They have like the money to do the real stuff.
Yeah, and like a lot of these live events, you work the crews, there'll be like 200-300 people.
Oh yeah, big crew.
So they have the resources.
Yeah.
Everything is just great. Like
still long hours sometimes, right?
Well, the thing is, like a lot. So I do a few different things in the event world, but when I do locations, we only work like we'll do our 12s and that's it. Mm-hmm. The only day we'll maybe work OT is like show day.
Right.
But otherwise, it's just mainly 12s, which is, it sucks to not get the OT, but it's also nice to know what time you're going to leave.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I know if I go
and events usually have a set schedule, which they pretty much stick to.
Yeah.
Where in a commercial, they can make a schedule, but if they run late shooting, you never know.
They can add shots or whatever.
You never know where you're going to leave.
Yeah.
Same with TV shows or movies. But events, they pretty much stick to the actual schedule.
Yeah, they have it pretty locked in.
Yeah.
Like rehearsals are going to be
when
this
it says
time,
you're out at 7, you're pretty sure you're going to leave at 7.
Yeah, it's nice. I really like the event world.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. It's a bit different than working on set, but it's fun.
I like doing
it's a little bit more exciting.
And you get paid, for me at least, the events I do, I get paid a little bit more, which is good.
That's always a plus.
Oh, yeah.
I know we touched on music videos, I think, in the first episode.
Yeah.
However, I can't say who the artist was, but I just worked on a music video.
Was it Shank Smith?
Shank Smith. Crystalia?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just worked on a music video last week where... All right, so music videos... if you didn't hear the first episode, they're usually like 18, 20-hour days, 22-hour days.
Super long.
Yeah, so I got asked to work with on this music video. I almost said no, but I really like the producer. I work with her all the time. So I was like, yeah, I'll do it. Call time was 4:30 p.m.
Gee.
And I'm thinking in my head, all right, what is this going to be, like a 10 a.m. wrap?
Yeah, right.
Like something like that? We wrapped at 1 a.m.
The artist probably didn't show up till 10 a.m.
Well, that's the thing. We only had the artist for 4 hours.
Really?
Yeah.
And you still shot that late?
Yeah. Well, it went 4:30 p.m. to...
Was it a bunch of stand-ins?
No.
Oh.
Well, there was 2.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was nice to only shoot for like 9 hours. Yeah, we were taillights at 1 a.m., but we camera wrapped at 11:45.
Oh, wow.
So from 4:30 to 11:45, it was great.
Nice.
I was like, this is unheard of for a music video.
Yeah.
I went in there like,
cool.
there's no way that we're not gonna go,
Right.
at least 12 hours.
Yeah.
There's no way.
No way. Not now. Not ever.
Never. We should talk about we kind of touched on this in the last episode, but some like the different words for things on set.
Oh, the special thing, special names they call things on set.
Yeah, I remember in college, the first time my film professor was like, "Hey, get me a C-47." I'm like, What is that? Like, it sounds like a military term. What is this?
Detonate bombs?
Is that a gun? What is that? How many rounds do you need?
Where do I get the ammo?
Hey, a C-47. That sounds very technical.
So C-47 is a clothespin.
Clothespin. They used
by grips and
you hang up gels in front of lights.
Gels are
different diffusion
plastic that changes the light.
Yeah, spreads it out
nice and even, and it changes the color or temperature, as they say.
Color temperature.
Taco carts.
Yeah.
I always get hungry when they say that, but it's actually carts that keep their equipment.
Yep.
What else?
Which it literally does look like.
It looks like
some sort of a taco cart.
Yeah, it looks like a taco cart, but it's usually
you go to get a flag and you find a street taco in there.
Hey. And then there's technical terms like like when the 80s are talking, number 1 is coming in. Usually it's the main actor. Yeah. They don't want to say his name. They can't say.
Yeah.
Oh,
They don't want to say
the actual name of the actor on the walkie.
Mr. Smith is coming.
Yeah. Mr. Smith.
Mr. Smith is on set. They'll number 1, and then their stand-ins they'll call second team. First team.
Background is obviously the extras.
Yeah. Actually, I feel like most of the time they call them background instead of extras.
Yeah, I think extras a little. Yeah. Is it a little derogatory now?
I think it's become derogatory.
Is it because of that series, that documentary series or whatever it was?
Oh yeah, the HBO thing. Yeah,
about
that's
extras.
Right. I've even heard people call them. They prefer to be called background artists.
That's right. I've heard that too.
Artiste. Yep. Have you ever done background?
I got a voucher.
Oh really?
Yeah.
A SAG voucher?
A SAG voucher. Oh. It was a Jerry Bruckheimer interview that they did for a webisode for his partnership with GMC. They donated vehicles for his TV show.
Oh.
I want to say CSI?
Yeah, he did CSI.
So GMC...
Or Miami... CSI Miami.
One of those shows that he...
Yeah.
So GMC was partnership with Jerry Bruckheimer and the TV show, and they donated all the SUVs and vehicles for the show. So they filmed something for them. And while they were interviewing, they wanted real crew members to be walking in the background like it was a live set.
Mm-hmm.
So they put me and a bunch of other dudes in. I was walking around with a ladder. And it was like literally 15 minutes of work.
Yeah.
And I got $800.
Yeah, that's
to carry a ladder in the background.
That happened.
And a voucher.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. And it was on a Sunday.
Uh-huh.
Right? We got a smoke bump because they were using smoke.
Mm-hmm.
And because it was a Sunday, you get a little bump for that. So yeah, it was like $800 on top of my pay.
That's amazing. I worked on a job where this guy, it was his first time ever on set. He got a voucher. They had him just like same thing, like just carry a C-stand back and forth.
Yeah.
And he's like, what does this voucher mean? Like,
yeah.
I'm like, dude, that's gold,
man.
Gold, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
He's like, I don't know what this is for.
I wish I could get 2 more. Do you have any hookups? I wanted to get 2 more.
I don't have any vouchers, and I've done background like 6.
I don't even know how to even look for. I mean, does it expire? I don't think they do, right?
I don't think so. No.
I wonder if you could look it up somehow.
Yeah. that's actually something I do want to do is eventually go SAG.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Right? Just to do something else.
Yeah. When I first moved here, I did background in the beginning when I didn't have as much work.
Right. Was it non-union? If we had been non-union, right?
Yes, I was non-union, but they were on union shows.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I can say because they've already aired. But I was on like that CBS show Intelligence, Parks and Rec. What else was I in? New Girl.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was in
Sweet.
Silicon Valley.
Damn, you're famous, bro.
And Grace and Frankie.
You're famous, bro.
Yeah, I'm famous for the 1 second that you might see me sitting in an audience on a show.
In the back.
Although on that show Intelligence, I was a CIA agent. Yeah.
You ever see those same background people on commercials?
Yes.
Like
all the time.
What's that one? You know that one agency that you always get?
Oh,
Idell James, I think.
Yeah.
I think the name of it.
Yeah. A lot of them go through LA casting too.
And you see the same dudes.
Yeah.
That's their career, dude.
Yeah.
That's all they do.
Oh, I know.
And they make great money.
Yeah. When I first moved here, and when I was doing the background, when I first moved here, because when you're a background actor, you're like sitting and holding for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
And then they'll bring you to set. You'll work for like an hour, whatever. Then you'll go back to holding for like another hour,
Right,
2 hours.
right.
Whatever. So everyone's just bullshitting and talking, whatever. These people would come up to me and be like, "Hey, so what are you booked on for the rest of the week? What other shows are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, I don't know. I haven't called into central casting yet." But "Oh, I'm booked up for the next 2 weeks already." I'm like, "Oh,
Dang.
okay."
Right.
Yeah, that's their thing. That's what they do.
Yeah, that's all they do.
That's their
what
background.
a job. I wouldn't mind that, dude.
Yeah, it's
Especially if
pretty nice.
it's a good union one. Like,
yeah,
if you're in there.
yeah, because like I would use that time.
Union background dudes, they get like what, 300?
I think it's like about 300. Yeah.
Yeah,
when
but
they're
and they get OT and all that stuff.
Yeah, yeah,
which is good.
Yeah, and then of course you get the little bumps for your wardrobe.
If you're on a Sunday, or
Yeah.
you smoke, or you get all those bumps. Yeah, not bad, man.
Yeah, I mean, I would use that time sitting and holding. I mean, I would like talk to people a little bit here and there, but I would mainly just bring my laptop and be writing the whole time.
There you go.
I'm like, so this is a good way to get paid to write.
Yeah, not take naps like most of them do.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, that's funny because I was background on one show, and they had this guy. His whole thing was he was like a news camera operator.
Yeah.
And we come back from lunch and we're like trying to get in it, and they can't find this guy. He was the only one that was like the camera operator.
Oh.
And they're like, where's this guy? Where's this guy? Everyone's searching everywhere. Dude, this guy was in a corner somewhere, just passed out, sleeping.
Out.
Yeah. They woke him up and they were like, "You're out of here." Immediately, they fired him.
Holy
and they took somebody off of like a walking pass and like gave them the camera, and they're like, "All right, you're the guy now."
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the dude was sleeping. Like, I don't know. You gotta.
I've only seen one background dude get fired, and that guy came like hammered. Like,
really?
He was belligerent, and he was at catering in the morning, and he was so belligerent that security and everybody thought he was like a transient. They just showed up and he wanted food and like started talking to people like loud, and he was like totally belligerent. And he said something to the producer. And the producer's like, "Who is this guy? Like who?" And they found out he was a background dude, but he was like hammered, like must have been on drugs or something.
Oh.
And the AD went over, is like, "What? Who are you?" And he got all mad. "I'm on this damn show. Like this and this and that." And they're like, "What's your name?" "So and so, so and so." "Okay. Have a nice day. You're out of here." He got canned and got kicked out.
Yeah. How do you show up to work?
He was just hammered, dude. He was like on something, man.
Yeah.
He was just acting weird and yelling at people. Like, what?
That's crazy.
It's fucking 6 a.m.
Yeah. How are you that hammered at 6 a.m.?
He must have partied that whole night.
You know, that's kind of funny. I worked on an event once where we had like casted audience.
Yeah.
Dude, and so it was like it was an award show, but it had like a lot of musical performances. So a lot of people, the casted audience, would come, and they thought it was like a rave or something. They would show up at crew parking, and they would be just messed up.
That's funny.
Like just drunk, and I don't know if they're on pills or whatever.
Dude, you're here to work.
Yeah, like I get that you're coming to see a show, but you're still casted audience.
Right,
so I mean, you gotta like,
yeah.
You know, you can't be whatever.
This is not free time.
Yeah. I mean, so anyway, this one guy was laying on the street, totally unresponsive, Like he wasn't sleeping. He was like messed up.
Wow.
I had to call the police. The 2 fire trucks showed up, 2 ambulances, like
Damn.
the works. And I had to give this guy IV and oxygen and whatever.
Wow.
Yeah, like I don't know. It's just crazy to me that
That's
you
crazy.
get like that messed up to go see an award show. Like it's not like it's EDC or
Right.
Woodstock or something or Coachella. Like it's an award show.
Wow.
So funny though.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like I don't know. People.
That's nutty.
Yeah.
RTS.
Oh, ready to serve.
Ready. What does that pertain to?
Lunch. For lunch or breakfast.
Lunchbox.
Lunchbox. That could pertain to lunch. Just kidding. Lunchbox is the little box where electric you can plug all your stuff into.
Yeah.
Don't plug your cell phones in there though.
Nope.
The electrics will.
They get mad.
They will
unplug it
you
and
up somewhere.
Yeah, they'll unplug it and throw it.
Yeah, they'll smash your phone.
Yep. Martini.
Martini is that's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's the last shot of the day.
That's right.
Actually,
there's a story about that, right? Like there was,
that's the term is what is
so
it?
people that don't know, a martini means that they're working on the last shot of the day and they're before wrap.
Yeah. There's a thing behind martini.
Yeah, there is something. There's a story. I know an AD told me, but I forgot.
Yeah, it's like because
Abby Singer.
Oh, Abby Singer, I do know. That's the shot before martini.
Yeah.
Abby Singer was actually a director.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, not a director. An AD, first AD that was known for always calling out the shot before martini, so people could start wrapping things up.
Mm-hmm.
That one I know. Martini, I gotta try and remember what it was now. I know there's like it's something like the last shot is I forget.
All right.
Cool story, bro.
Cool story, bro. What else?
Yeah.
There's so many.
There's a lot of Stinger, which is literally just an electrical cord.
Yeah.
But if you ask somebody for an electrical cord, they're gonna be like, "What?
Huh?
Who?
What?
What are you looking for?
What are you talking?
First day on set."
What else? There's
a dimmer is a juicer.
Dimmer. There's
all sorts of stuff. There's lights that are called redheads. Lights that are called blondes.
Platypus
that holds the it's a little device that holds the beadboard. There's so many.
There's so many, dude. Visqueen. I remember I had to go get that. Pick that up.
Plastic wrap.
You need to go to 204 and pick up Visqueen. I was like, what is that?
Yeah.
And they're like, just think of a big slip and slide all rolled up.
Yep. They sell it at Home Depot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've had to go pick it up
yes,
from Home Depot.
I see. I can see that. There's multiple uses for that.
Yeah. It's kind of funny with green PAs when people play tricks on them.
Oh, when they tell them to go find the dolly keys.
Yep.
The dolly has no keys.
The dolly key.
Or go find the box of f-stops and the camera
Yes, the box of f-stops. That's a classic one.
That's funny. There's a couple of them. Go find the... What is it? There's another one. Something fluid.
Oh.
Go find the aperture fluid for the dolly or something like that.
Aperture fluid.
They're like, okay. So Green PA will run to the production truck and they're like, can I get some aperture fluid? No, man.
Aperture fluid.
Yeah, that's just a couple special names they do.
Things.
Oh, when you go order food, then you order in around the world. Is that more common or is it not?
I don't know. I guess that's kind of common, but it does pertain to the.
You don't go to like a.
You wouldn't
go to a food truck.
You wouldn't go to McDonald's
on food truck Thursday.
Yeah, you wouldn't be like, let me get a around the world.
Yeah,
like, sure. Do you want a Big Mac or a quarter pounder?
Yeah, you wouldn't pull up to the drive-thru and say that.
Yeah.
And around the world.
Although that could be kind of fun. We should try it.
We should.
Let me get an around the world. Does that mean you want a number 1 through 10?
What does that mean? An around the world.
I want an international burger.
We don't have those here.
Suckers.
What else do we need to talk about today, dude?
Yeah. That's pretty much it.
Pretty much it. You see any movies or TV shows that are good?
Most of my TV shows are wrapped up now.
Yeah. SWAT ended, right?
SWAT did end. Let's see. Homeland's over. Walking Dead's over. All 3 of the Chicago shows are over.
Chicago Fire?
Yeah, Chicago Fire,
to
Chicago
watch
PD,
that?
and Chicago Med. Yeah,
Mm,
love them.
right.
Love them. I just started watching. I know it's super old, but Blue Bloods.
Oh, it is old.
Yeah. Well, actually, it's still on, but I started watching from season 1.
I saw the
It's on
first
Netflix.
season.
Yeah.
With
pretty good.
With Donnie
Wahlberg.
Wahlberg,
Donnie Dubs.
and
Yeah.
Tom Selleck.
Yep.
No mustache, right? Is he?
No, he has mustache.
He has a mustache.
Yeah, and he's very serious.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. He's like, he like doesn't even smirk in the show. He's always like, well, we got to find out who did this.
Right.
Like, just very serious.
Yeah.
That's like a CSI Miami, the detective Horatio.
Oh, that's
At
right.
the end of every episode, he would like turn to the camera, take off his sunglasses, and be like, "We never close." Oh man, yeah.
What other TV shows? I think
You watching any movies?
Lately, not really, dude.
I did recently see. Me and my girlfriend saw Overboard.
Oh,
that was really good.
that's a remake of a remake of
a
Did
remake.
Madonna make one?
I don't know.
She did.
I thought there was just one. That
No,
one with
Madonna.
Goldie Hawn.
There's that one, and there's a Madonna one,
Oh, okay.
and I think there's another one even after that.
Oh, I
Yes.
did not know that. I actually only saw this one. I never saw the originals.
Yeah, I know Madonna made one,
Mm.
but the new one you saw, right?
Yeah, it was really funny.
Cheesy funny.
A little bit, but I don't know. I feel like it was written pretty well. It's kind of funny how like the guy thinks he's rich, but then Anna Faris makes him believe that not only is he not rich, but he's like,
Oh, it's a Mexican dude.
yeah, it's like
I should watch this. This is my people's.
He's like a famous Mexican comedian.
Yes,
What's his name?
Eugenio Derbez.
Yeah, there you go.
He is a selfish, spoiled, wealthy Mexican playboy. Why do they always got to use playboy when it's a Latino dude? Fucking
It's kind of funny because he
Ana Faris.
Anna Faris.
Ooh, Eva Longoria's in it?
Yeah.
I like her.
It's funny how at one like this guy, because he's quote unquote not rich, he's like a construction worker,
Yeah.
and he's not used to doing that kind of hard labor.
Right.
So it's so funny watching him like do it because he's like messing everything up, and it's really funny. At one point, they're doing construction at this guy's house, and this is in the trailer, so it's not spoiling anything. The guy that owns the house is like, hey, could you guys work around the front? And the dude's like, no speak any English. And he goes, oh, okay, I'll talk to Bobby, your boss. And he goes, oh, see, Bobby. And the guy walks away and he goes, I love doing that, man. Love pretending I don't speak English.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's so funny.
I gotta check it out.
It's a great movie. Yeah, I definitely recommend
I wonder
it.
what the reviews are not that great, man.
No?
28% Rotten Tomatoes.
Really?
Oof.
That's actually surprising.
Brutal.
Wow.
5.5 out of 10 IMDb.
Huh.
Yikes.
That's surprising because I really liked it.
Why does Facebook they do reviews now?
For real?
4.8 out of 5, which is pretty
That's
good.
yeah, that's good.
Wow.
That's crazy.
87% like this movie though. Google users.
Yeah, I thought it was really funny.
Fucking Rotten Tomatoes is being a biatch.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I don't always agree with Rotten Tomatoes anyway.
Yeah, I don't like using them either.
I feel like, I feel like critics are very hard on movies.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously there's good movies and bad movies, but for the most part, I can almost always find something I like in a movie, whether it's the lighting or the way it's shot or the music or whatever. But I don't know. I feel like critics are really harsh on movies sometimes.
Yeah. I'm gonna bring back Siskel and Ebert.
Yeah.
Remember those guys? Thumbs
them-
up, thumbs
bring
down.
them
It was
back.
very easy.
Yeah,
They
it's
like
very
it
easy.
or they don't.
Yeah.
They were very liberal. You know,
Yeah.
they liked a lot of movies.
Speaking of, have you seen the Adam Sandler movie, The Cobbler, on Netflix?
No.
So
can't
obviously,
do Adam Sandler.
yeah. I mean, a lot of people, for a while, he kind of went downhill. But so The Cobbler wasn't. Critics gave it. I think they gave it terrible reviews. But it wasn't the funniest movie.
Is Chris Rock in it?
No.
No.
That's the new one.
There's a newer
The
one,
Week
right?
of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the one.
That
before.
one was actually really good.
I gotta check it out.
Yeah.
I heard that one was okay.
Yeah, it's really. I thought it was pretty funny. But The Cobbler, it's like I think it was like his first Netflix one.
Okay.
I think so.
Does he play like an older man?
No, he's like a shoemaker.
Oh.
Dustin Hoffman's in it.
Okay.
It was actually, it was a good story. I mean,
Right.
it wasn't the funniest movie, but it was a
Yeah.
really good story.
Hmm.
So I don't know. It's worth a watch.
I gotta check it out.
Yeah. And Steve Buscemi's in it too.
Oh, I like.
Yeah, he's very
I
funny.
likes.
You know, the Adam Sandler OG crew.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah.
we should wrap this up because we have
Yeah.
a conference call for our next job.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Any outro plugs you wanna?
Yeah.
We're on Instagram.
Follow us
now.
on Twitter and Instagram at Two Guys on Set.
Follow Gary's YouTube page,
Yep,
Sticky Floor.
Sticky Floor.
I'm also on Instagram,
Yep.
Jaime.g.photography. Just check out my photo work.
Yep.
And send us some more questions on Twitter. We'll try to answer them on our next one.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Episode 5. Send us your questions and we will answer.
All right. This has been another episode of Two Guys on Set.
We out.
Out!